next verse is when it comes to refutations, you can compose your own syllogism, including all three modes. And all three modes, or you can state the consequence that follow from the opponent's very own assertions, our own assertions. And here is the most important is the refutations. Refutation is how you can to refutate through the others statement. Through the three, the logicals, three mode. Yesterday we said science, the positive, logical perversions, and the negative logical perversions. These are the three modes. And then is here is the refutations. First time is you say you can compose your own syllogism, including all three modes. Then is you can state then consequence that follow from the opponent's very own assertions. And first time is you understand what you understand. Just like a kind of before there says remain, while remain logical consistence. And that is the same meaning of your own syllogism, including the all three modes. And through the three modes, you is like follow up your own syllogisms, and you establish through the things of the realities. And then is you can state the consequence. And the other follow from the opponent means the refutation is like others says like the relative things are permanent. Then this statement is the refutation. And you have like kind of the logical, the consistent. And you have like kind of the logical proof in your mind streams. And then it's like you can to reject denial or the refutations, like kind of objections, or it's you can to say it's like that is the not logical, the prevent. That is the not logical, because in the relative things there's nothing existence any like the permanent things. And therefore, and then it's like whatever others statement and others like the consequence, what is the opponent of the what you understanding things. For example, and someone says, yeah, relative things are the momentary nature, impermanent, compounded. There's no necessary use the refutations, and just like kind of using yes, it is, yes, it has or something. And then it's like, but opposite that, other one is like ordinary, general. Maybe it's like beginners. And they say it's like, I thought I'm permanent. I thought I have some substantially existence. And then it's like, okay. And your statement, you say you're permanent. You said yourself is like kind of like forever or something, substantial existence. How you come to say? That is, I'm not agreed with you. I have refutations. And why? Because I have logical consistent. And the relative like things are, there's nothing kind of like existent things or permanent things. And that perspective, then you can to say. Immediately, maybe it is like it's like a great philosopher of the Nangajuna Asanga, or is the very much syllogism master is the Ayurveda. Or I think the short because there is another is like Bodhisattva masters, and even they like kind of to argue. Probably they don't to say they're waiting your statement, and it's like kind of they have the logical consistency and proof. Like a kind of we studied one day, like you become the fearless, like a lion say. And even you need to tell to something in the middle of the peoples. There's no doubt. Through your syllogism, through the logically, you establish correctly of the phenomena. And then you have the like kind of your own syllogism, included all the like three modes, and establish these things, and then you have this in your mind like remain the logical consistent, and then it's like everything is how it is inevitably is a coming, going, and existence, and then you can to tell you that no shame, no embarrassment, no made mistake. That is the like a realization or learned, or it is the wise, it's like this, And therefore, it is like you can to say. And also, it's like when you help to the others, maybe help to the others, immediately to say everything is emptiness. It's difficult to other one is accept that. But very gently to talking to the others. What do you think? Maybe it's like, oh, I think this Vajja is existence. Oh, this is like forever mind, is existence. Oh, yes, but yes, existence. Okay, it's not really immediately using the bird or immediately negations. And then it's like a kind of the existence is how I can to prove. Maybe it's like a little bit kind of tricky way. Maybe says, I do not understand it is existence. Which part is existence? It is the quality is existent, or and some upper is existent, or down existent, or maybe in the which part is existence. Then other one says a little more relaxed. Yeah, that is the truth. I said the existence. But then it's like, you have this logically consistent into your mind stream, but other one is like supporting to that. The statement you need to, to destroy it. But not like kind of the chemical bomb direct to put on this statement. If you put the chemical bomb direct to end the other statement, and the other ones shock and run away, and yes, like this kind of persons all the time telling like this is never is like this. For example, once it's like Patrul, which was one like a place, and then it's the families they do not know he's Patrul, which or not, and then it's he said just like kind of normal this wandering monk, poor beggar monk. And then mothers did like this and found one louse, this insect. And she told to the doctor, please, my daughter, can you bring this to put some in the safe without dying place? And then is this Patrul, yes, mother, if you can put me some without dying place. And then these beggar monks all the time is like this kind of argumentations. And she's like kind of angry, doesn't want to listen. But of course, it's like her saying is the wrong. This insect, where the doctor she can to put like without dying place. It's no existent. But where of the two saying that, could you put this one is like some safe without dying place. And like this means it's like someone says, this is permanent. And in the relative, like these things is like existence, everything is functional. I enjoyed these relative things, everything's existence. You immediately to say it's like, oh, it is emptiness, it is a dream, it's a forget. Other ones completely angry. And not to say this, yeah, it's existence. But I may have confused it. How we can to say existence? That is true, the existence. But then other one is like slowly relax, it's coming to you to say yes, I said existence, but maybe. And you are not confused inside, completely you have determined mind, logically consistent in your mind. But you say in the way, politician, that moment, she says, I don't understand existence, how it is. Then is you can approach. This is the Bodhisattva ways. You need to learn them immediately. Our Western way, which is, is other ones to other statement. If you beat it like by your hand, then other ones run away. And therefore, it's like I'm joking, but first times to accept the others, like kind of the consequence or the statement. The opposite, the opponent of the like this, and then it's like own assertions. This is like you can to use in perspective, and then it's like you can argumentation to very gently to say yes, I said this is existence, but you don't believe that existence.